Caillou sends a letter. Caillou was coloring. His mummy was singing. She opened the blinds and light poured into the kitchen. "What a wonderful sunny day!" his mummy exclaimed happily. "I'm going to draw the sun," Caillou decided. He started to draw a big circle on his paper, when suddenly he heard a funny noise. "Here's the mail," said Mummy. All sorts of colored envelopes fell on top of Gilbert, who was dozing in front of the door. Caillou ran to pick up the mail. His mummy opened one of the envelopes with a letter opener. "Maybe it's a letter from a friend," she said. Mummy took a piece of paper out of the envelope and unfolded it, but hardly even looked at it. "It's a bill," she complained to Caillou. His mummy opened all the envelopes, but she was still disappointed. "Bills, nothing but bills. I'd sure like to get a letter once in a while." She sighed and left the room. Caillou wanted his mummy to be pleased with the mail she got. He wondered what he could do. While Caillou was thinking very hard, his daddy came into the kitchen. "What's wrong, Caillou?" Daddy asked. Caillou explained that Mummy was disappointed with the mail that came every day. "Mummy would like to get a nice letter," he said. Daddy had an idea. "Caillou, why don't you send a letter to Mummy? Your picture would make a wonderful letter." Surprised, Caillou looked at the sun he had drawn. "We could send my picture by mail." "Absolutely, and the mailman will deliver it tomorrow morning," Daddy promised. Caillou clapped his hands. He thought it was a wonderful idea. "Now we need an envelope," said Daddy. Caillou jumped up, knocking his picture off the table. "I know where the envelopes are, Daddy." Caillou rummaged through the drawer. "Get a stamp, too," Daddy added. While Caillou was looking for a stamp, Gilbert walked all over the picture, lying on the floor. His paw left a perfectly clear print on it. "Oh, Gilbert," Caillou complained when he saw it. Caillou was upset with the cat for making a mark on Mummy's letter. Caillou heard Mummy coming back. "Caillou, where are you?" she called. Caillou was worried and looked at Daddy. If Mummy saw the picture, there would be no surprise. Quickly, Caillou hid his piece of paper under the table. He was excited. He was so excited he felt like laughing. "What are you two up to?" Mummy asked. "Nothing, nothing at all," Daddy replied, and he winked at Caillou. Caillou giggled. "That's right, Mummy." His mummy guessed that Caillou and Daddy had a secret. That night, Caillou got his letter ready before he went to sleep. "Tomorrow we'll have to get up very early," his daddy said, as he folded the picture. Then he slipped it into the envelope. "Yuck," said Caillou, licking the flap. "Are we missing anything?" his daddy asked. "We need to stick a stamp on it," said Caillou. When he had put this on the stamp, Caillou looked at the letter proudly. Wow! He thought this letter was perfect. Mummy would be very surprised. Caillou was so anxious for Mummy to open his letter that it was a long time before he fell asleep. The next morning, Daddy woke Caillou up very early. They tiptoed downstairs so they wouldn't make any noise. Daddy opened the front door very quietly, and they went out to meet the mailman. Caillou gave the mailman his letter. He explained that the letter was for his mommy. When they got back to the house, Caillou called out, "Mommy, the mailman's coming! Hurry!" Mommy arrived just in time to see all the envelopes land on the floor. "Mommy, I think you got a letter today," said Caillou. Caillou could hardly stand still while Mommy opened his envelope. "You're right, I finally got a letter," Mummy said, and she unfolded the picture. "Oh, Caillou, what a wonderful surprise! Your picture is very beautiful, and you even got Gilbert to sign it." Mummy laughed. Caillou was pleased. "Thank you very much, Caillou. I'll keep this letter forever," Mummy said, giving him a kiss. "Forever? Wow," said Caillou. Very impressed, Mummy was happy. She stuck Caillou's letter on the refrigerator. "Caillou is the nicest letter I've ever had in my whole life."